Hello dear viewers, welcome to the live stream. This is a webinar with the title Forex Trading with Rakesh. I'm sorry I fumbled somewhere because there was something popping up in my screen. Okay, so this is the Dukas Copy Webinars, your own channel, and here we are with yet another day. Today is actually the second day, and in this Forex webinar we will be talking about the key reversal points, or so you can say key levels from where we can expect the pairs, major pairs to reverse. If you have seen my webinar yesterday, then you will understand what we are going to talk about here. Otherwise, I will just quickly tell you what we are going to talk. Okay, it is already written in the description that I am to cover all the major forex pairs, that is the pairs which have US dollars attached to them, like Euro USD, GBP USD, Australian dollar against US dollar, New Zealand dollar against the US dollar. Then we will be also discussing USD against Swiss franc, US dollar against the Canadian dollar, etc. So this is going to be a technical analysis based webinar or seminar. So we will be only talking about the technicals. There will be no fundamentals to be talked, so please refrain from saying anything about that, but you are most welcome to say anything about the technicals in the chat, and in the end I will be taking the questions and I'll be doing the analysis on demand. If you have a specific pair to see or to analyze, you can ask me in the chat, and because the chat is like 30 seconds or so late, so it will be late to answer you by 30 seconds, so please bear that with me. Next time I will try to plan this webinar in as much as real time possible, okay, so that there is a least possible delay. So before we progress with the webinar, I must let you go through the risk disclaimer, because whenever we talk about the foreign exchange, we have to understand that the trading foreign exchange on margin carries a high level of risk. So please go through this risk disclaimer, understand it completely, and this video is not any trading advice, it is only for information purpose. So please use your own discretion for making any decisions with your hard-earned money. Okay, so I will not be elaborating it further. We will quickly jump onto the first pair. Actually, this is not the pair, but this is the index. And why I have included the dollar index here, because it is the most important, I think, the index that you need to see, because we are going to watch the major pairs like Euro USD, GBP USD, Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, US dollar against Canadian dollar against US dollar. So we are going to talk about the US dollar most of the time, so we need to know where is the US dollar index going. Okay, yesterday if you have seen the webinar, we had drawn these drawings. I have intentionally not deleted these lines because I want to talk about this today also. As you can see, okay, I will explain a bit from yesterday only. This is the weekly chart of the dollar index, and you see this is the highest high that it could see from 2008, from where the chart is beginning. Right now it is it has seen the recent high only in the month of July, okay, the last month. So right now, if you can say that this month the price has made highest high, which is 109. If you watch here, it is the high, H is high, so it is 109.184. this is the highest high that the price has made, or the index has made, and this was this month, this very month we are talking about. So now what? From that high the price seems to be reversing, does it? Okay, on the weekly it seems like reversing, but if we say that the reversal has happened, for that the price has to break below this low, 104.48. Some of you might be thinking, who have a little bit or no knowledge about the technical analysis, they might be thinking, yeah, if it has reversed from 109, then why Rakesh is saying that it has to go below this to make sure that the price has now reversed? Okay, of course the price is trying to reverse, but till the time it does not break this low here, because the price has made a higher high, you see here. Now if the price is making okay, this is a general idea, if the price is making higher highs and higher lows than before, okay, these are the higher lows that the price is making, these are the higher highs that price is making, that simply means that the price is in an uptrend. Okay, so this is what it was doing. Let me break it down for you. So here the price was making higher highs, higher lows. If you understand this, how it works, then it will be very simple for you. Okay, so this is the higher high than this previous one. So the price was making higher high. Till now it is making higher highs and higher lows, but will it continue to do so? If it continues to do so, then it will establish a higher low somewhere here and then make another higher high. So uptrend will be intact. Now when I say that if we have to be sure that the price has reversed, it has to break below 104.48. that means it has to make a lower low. This was the low. Okay, this was the higher low than this one. This low was higher than this one on 26th June. But if it makes another low here, that will be a lower low that it had made on 7th of August. So you get the idea. Of course the price has made higher high here, but it has made a lower low. Now if it makes a lower low, then we will be expecting the price to make a lower high like this. Okay, in that case we can say that the price has now reversed. So if this happens, what it will be? It will be a double top breakdown. And if something breaks like this, then we wait for the price to retrace back to the horizontal level where it was finding support, because every support now and then becomes a resistance. So it will become a resistance here, and this is the area where we should be looking for a selling opportunity in the US dollar. And in that case, if we try to sell here rather than selling here, if we sell it here, we'll have a very small stop loss, because we know that this is going to be the resistance. We will have a small stop loss and a great risk to reward ratio, because downside is open. Okay, of course there will be support here, here, but once the reversal happens with the double top, it takes a long time for the price to go back in the similar direction again. So this is one thing, and that's why I kept this image here, because yesterday I was trying to explain what is uptrend and then double top breakdown, then retracement to that level, and then continuation of the pattern. So this is just my hypothesis. I'm not saying that the price is going to move like this, but this is one of the scenario. The other scenario is that the price keeps moving higher and keep making higher highs and higher lows. But this is the weekly chart, so let's not even think that what is happening, because we need to turn down to daily also and see. Okay, so now you see that this is the resistance. 109.12 was the resistance as per last month's this daily candle of 13th of July is concerned. So the price found resistance here, pushed the price from 109.12 back till 104.48. So we can see that this gave us a support. There was a buying, and you see only in a matter of 8 days, 8 periods, it went to the same price level where it was around 19 periods back. So you can still say that the buyers are aggressive here, but to make sure that the buyers are not aggressive anymore, at least on the daily chart, we need a bearish engulfing at the resistance. Of course this candle for some time of the day today was bearish engulfing, but we have to see a closing. So till the time US does not close, or you can say what is the time, I really don't know about the time, but when the US closes, okay, here it has to be a completely engulfed candle, otherwise we cannot be sure that the now sellers are in control of the market for time being. Right now the buyers are still in control of the market. The price went lower than the previous day's low, but is now trading higher than that. If the candle closes anyway below 108.06, then we can say, okay, the dollar index is now trying to go below, or go to the 104.48 again, and there again if it tests and goes higher, then it will be a rectangular pattern. But we need a break below this to confirm that the US dollar is going down, but as of now there is no such indication. Of course, if the candle closes below 108.06 levels today, or below 108 approximately, then we can say, okay, now the bears are trying to take control of the market. Okay, so that's it for the US dollar. If you ask me what are the key levels here, of course from the talk you can understand that 104.48 is the key level, because if the price closes below this, then we will be going in a sell mode. And right now till the time this 104.48 is holding, dollar index is a buy, but you do not buy it here or do not buy it close somewhere here. You know when to buy. You have to buy near the support, and if you want to go sell near the resistance. But this is not a selling market because it is in an uptrend, so wait for the right time to buy if you want to buy. I hope you understand. If you don't understand, you can write your questions in the chat. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe. This Tukas Copy webinars offer you a great, I think, information. This all free of cost. You can subscribe to them, and you can press the like button. Okay, there's a like button below the video. You can like if you like the content, and if you don't like the content, don't dislike, please. Thank you very much for your support. Okay, then I think now continue from the euro US dollar. Okay, the first pair that we are going to see. Okay, I'm going to share it with you, but now, okay, this is my second webinar here. But if you know me before, then I am a long-term trader. Mostly I analyze the markets in the long term, so I start from the monthly. This is called bottom down, top to bottom, whatever you say, top down analysis also. So there's a monthly line joining these two lows, you see, and eventually this year the price broke below this line. Now if a monthly line is broken, this is a big deal. Okay, the monthly line was broken. There was no pulling back to even that line, and the price kept on selling all the way to the, you can say, parity 0.9952 area. It has breached that level. Okay, but the essence of showing this monthly chart to you is that there's a major breakdown here. Okay, this breakdown we don't see every second day. You see how many years, from at least from 2003, where the chart goes to the history, we have not seen the price lower than 1.00 for the euro against the US dollar. But this month we are seeing that price. Okay, so this is the one thing that I wanted to show you. Second is that monthly line is broken. Now let's go to the weekly chart. Load faster, my friend. Okay, so if on the weekly chart we see, first this channel was not like this. First this channel was something like this. Okay, I'll show you. Before this channel was like this. Okay, but you see the sell-off was so fast that it even broke below the channel's support. So I deleted this channel because now this channel is not relevant. So now this is the channel which the price is following. Okay, and to follow during this, see how the price was taking support at around 1.0368, and when it broke below, found support near 0.9952, and after reacting from here, it goes all the way to find this as a resistance, because this was a support. Now those who could not sell it here, they got another opportunity to sell it here, and now still the sellers are in control of the market. Now you may be thinking that the price had made 0.9952 as a support here. It saw as a support. Now this time also this may act as a support. Yes, this can act as a support. There are three scenarios every time that the price can go down, the price can go up, or the price can go sideways. So here, if the price goes down and gives us a close below 0.9952 on the weekly, because this is the weekly chart that we are talking about, if it gives us a close below this 0.9952 on the weekly, then there is more selling left in the euro USD. On the contrary, if there is no weekly close below this, then the price will go sideways. There is no upside still. Why there is no upside still? When we can say that the upside has started? When the price breaks higher than the recent high. Now the recent high here in this case is 1.0368. So till the time this 1.0368 is holding, we cannot say that the uptrend has started, because the price will not be able to make higher high and higher low till it breaks 1.0368. I hope you get the point here. So the point of essence here is that 0.9952 is the important support right now for the euro USD, and 1.0368 is the immediate resistance for the euro USD. I hope you get that point. Let us see what is happening on the daily chart, by the way. Okay, I'll delete all these lines which are not relevant. It was relevant to yesterday's webinar. Okay, see here the price has made a low, but it has not even surpassed the high of yesterday. So there is still, sellers are trying to take control of the market. This may close as the spinning top or doji, we don't know yet. But if it closes below 0.9952, that will again mean that the sellers are in control of the market. Okay, for buyers to take control of the market, they have to take the price higher than 1.03685. I hope you get the point. These are the two key levels for the euro USD. Let us see what is happening in the pound. I have been always the fan of pound. They always say that ditch everything but do not ditch the pound. But here, on the chart also you can see, if at least on the daily chart, we can see that on the support level of 1.1759 area, we see a bullish engulfing candle. Now when you see a bullish engulfing candle, that simply means that now the buyers are in control of the market, but this candle has not closed yet. We need for the candle to close. If I would have been in this place, I would have kept a buy stop order above the high of this, because what we expect in this market is to go like this. Okay, this is very aggressive trading I'm talking about, because the structure of the market is down because it is making lower highs and lower lows. Of course it has met the support area, but till the time this also does not break 1.2293, we cannot say that uptrend has started. Okay, so we cannot be sure about the uptrend till the time this 1.2293 is broken. So that is why I'm saying this is an aggressive approach. But here the risk to reward is very nice. Why? Because the risk is only till this point. Okay, from here, if I say I take a order here and I keep a stop loss below the low of this one, then 183 points is my stop loss, and my approximate take profit target is 386. If I push it to 400, so I have almost 1:2 risk to reward ratio. Oh, this is not very good. Actually, we should not trade anything below 1:3 risk to reward ratio. I can explain that later in the risk management section, but right now just focus that if this is bullish engulfing, you can look for a buying opportunity, at least if not on the daily chart, you can look for an opportunity on the 4-hour. Okay, so what can happen if the price makes lower low here, something of that sort, then you can look for a buying opportunity here. In that case, your stop loss will be reduced and your take profit will be higher and your risk to reward will be higher. Okay, so for the GBP USD, 1.2293 is the resistance and 1.1759 is the immediate support. Also notice that this falling channel may offer resistance for the price when it tries to go towards 1.2293. So there are multiple resistances for the GBP USD before it starts or resumes its uptrend. Okay, Australian dollar on daily chart is also looking somewhat positive. Yesterday's this pin bar high is taken out and the price is trading above it, I think, more comfortably. Let me check on the 4-hour if there are Marubozus on the okay, there is Marubozu on the 4-hour almost. So yes, I see that this is very comfortable for Australian dollar. Maybe it will show you 0.7002 very soon, but 0.7002 on the contrary is again very good resistance. I must tell you why. You see, it has been a very good support in the past. Okay, here if a very good support breaks, then it becomes a very good resistance. See here, the price failed many times to break this area. So I am expecting again, if the price goes to 0.7002, this may offer you another opportunity to go short in this pair. Okay, but if you're expecting the price may go up here, then selling will not be a good idea. But you see that the structure of the market is still lower highs and lower lows. So in the Australian dollar, we have 0.7002 as the immediate resistance and 0.6714 as the immediate support for the price. When we talk about the New Zealand dollar, actually this was a line. I have removed it from here. I think for some reason I think I removed it, but now I am putting it back here. You see, this was an important support here and here also, and in the past also. Okay, and also in the past this was a good support here. So I'm putting it back here. This is an important area of interest where the price is trading right now, although it has broken above the high of yesterday's bearish pin bar. When bearish pin bar is broken on the other side, that means that a change of guard has happened. Now if we see a close above 0.6215 today, we can expect this 0.6552 to be exposed. Maybe, of course, this highs, these three highs here, approximate area, this may offer some resistance to the price. Okay, this area here may offer some resistance to the price. Otherwise, I think more or less it should go towards 0.6552 area here. So if we see a close higher than 0.6215, then we can say that this will be exposed. On the contrary, if we see a close below 0.6215, then 0.6060 will be exposed. Now why I'm saying on the both sides, because it is weak below 0.6215 and it is strong above 0.6215. Why we say this? Because this is something called the psychology of the market. And the sellers were pushing the market down. They were able to push the market below this support zone. That means those who were having their stop losses below this area, now they have become buyers because their stop losses have been triggered. Now when the stop losses have been triggered, they think that now the price will not go up, so they want the price to go down. They open their positions down with their stop loss higher than this bearish pin bar, but their stop losses are triggered because of this candle today. So that means the buyers are again in control of the market. So see, so many things are going. That's why I'm saying if it closes higher than today's 0.6215, because we are going to keep these webinars for daily, so we'll be talking about this again tomorrow and day after, or maybe next week also. So you please mark my words what I'm trying to say here. 0.6215, if we see a close higher than this, the price will start moving toward 0.6552, and if we see a close below this 0.6215, then price will start moving towards 0.6060, and that will depend upon there should be no news from the New Zealand side. Okay, no rate changes or something. I mean some big news. Small news, no problem. So now 0.6060 on the lower side and 0.6552 on the upside are the levels to watch. And for today, this level 0.6215 is an important level to watch. All right, talking about the US dollar against the Canadian dollar. Now a break higher than 1.2948 was expected. Why? Because the price failed to go all the way down to this channel's support area. When the price fails after reaching a resistance, if the price does not go to the support region, that means the resistance was not that good. Okay, if the resistance is not that good, that means the buyers will take control of the market. They have taken the control of the market, and now after taking the control of the market, this daily candle is giving us a bearish pin bar, but the price has been stopped at the support. Now why it is support? Because it was earlier a good resistance, and earlier when something is a good resistance and the price comes back to that area, it becomes a good support. Now if we say that 1.2948 is a good support, also this is 0.50 level. Generally 00 level and 50 levels are important levels, so this is a good level, but there is a bearish pin bar coming here. So this is again depends upon whether the candle closes below this 1.2948 or above it. If the candle closes below 1.2948 today, then the price will start moving towards this channel's support area and maybe even further towards 1.2452 area. But if it closes higher, then there is a high chance that tomorrow or day after the buying will start from here towards 1.3417 area. So these three areas are important to watch. Of course, these channels will also offer some dynamic resistance and support in the process. Okay, those who have seen our webinar yesterday, they can check that yesterday we had said that if the price strikes this area here, it is going to go down. Is it happening? Okay, it doesn't happen in a day. Maybe tomorrow or day after you will see that the price is going back to this area again, because this is called a falling wedge. Okay, I have drawn this pattern already there, and I have projected that the price will go like this, something like this. Maybe it will break from here only, but I think if the more mature pattern somebody has to draw, then it should be like this, and the price should also obey these rules of finding supports here and all. Okay, so that's why I have done something like this. All right, so what I'm expecting is the price to churn here or coil down here for a bit and then explode to the upside like this. 1.0049 is what I'm expecting US dollar to go against the Swiss franc, and if it does not happen, then the price will definitely go sideways. Okay, it is for sure. If we don't find good support here, then the price may go down sideways, because I don't think the price going down, because earlier it was very good resistance you see here, and the price going back to this area again, I think it will find support and the price will eventually break higher towards 1.0049. I am very bullish on the US dollar against the Swiss franc. But also notice that the dollar index is on the verge of falling. So if it falls to 104.48, then maybe USD CHF will also fall to this area, and more buyers will jump in to push the prices higher. This is what I am expecting. But if you talk to me now, right now, this falling wedge resistance line is the immediate resistance, and after that this high here, and after that ultimate high of 1.0049, which is the potential target in this pattern's breakout. That is going to be the resistance. On the lower side, we have support at immediate support at 0.9372 area. Okay, so these are the key levels to keep an eye on. Talking about the USD JPY is moving as per US dollar index. You see here is also a bearish engulfing. There's no major support here, but this high recently that the price had made and this low, I think this may provide some support. 135.50 levels, this may the price may find some support, but you see that it is already overbought. Okay, and nobody is ready to sell because of the Japanese currency devaluation. I think 139.38 is going to be a very good resistance if the price tries to go to that area. But before making a push to 139.38, the price has to come back to 135.49 to check whether the fresh buyers are there in the market or the steam is gone. If the steam is gone, I think the price will break down, maybe even below this low. This low is here 130.39. Till the time this low is not broken, we cannot be sure that the USD JPY is going for a sell-off. Otherwise, till the time this one, okay, I think pull my support to this, because till the time 130.39 is not broken, I will write it here. No selling until 130.39 is broken on daily closing. Okay, so this is what my fact is. I am keeping it below, because until it is not broken, we are not going to say that sell this bit. Okay, so this is the thing. No selling until 130.39. Why? Because the structure of the market is higher highs and higher lows. So if it is making higher highs and higher lows, why we will be looking for a selling opportunity? We will be looking for a buying opportunity. But if we see a close below this, then it will be okay, high low, lower high, lower low. So that will be telling us about the sell off. But right now there is no information about the sell off. So we will be waiting for 130.39. and you will be looking for buying opportunities only in the USD JPY. So what is the immediate support now? 135.49 is the immediate support. Ultimate support is 130.39, and the resistance here is at 139.38 in the USD JPY. Keep an eye on these key levels. If you see price, even on the intradays, if you see price going close to these levels, you can use them for your benefits. Okay, these last two pairs are the silver and the gold. They generally move on the similar lines. This is the daily chart of the silver. This is simple. Okay, the price is in between. It has not even tested this 18.20 or $18.20, and on the higher side 21.11. So when the price is in between these two levels, we do not touch it. Okay, we wait for the price to test the either of the levels. On the lower side, we can find 18.20 is a good support area, because it was a good resistance see in the past. When the price breaks out of a resistance area, it tends to become a good support. But if it fails to give support to the price, then 16.93 is going to be the next support for the price. On the contrary, if the price starts going higher, then 21.11 is going to be the next resistance, because it was a good support in the past here. Okay, and this was also good resistance, and good resistance here. Okay, so this is also an important level. These levels that I have drawn, these are not just like that. These are very carefully drawn levels. Some of them are even weekly levels. Okay, so 21.11 is the immediate resistance, and 18.20 is the immediate support. Do not try to open buys or sell based on okay, price is going down and I will just sell here. No, because your risk is too much in that case. All right, this is the bullish pin bar. Is it bullish pin bar in middle of nowhere? Okay guys, we see that yesterday there was a bearish pin bar. The price closed below 1753, and now there is a bullish pin bar in the middle of nowhere. Please please save yourself from such price actions. When there is no support or something in any area and you see these pin bars, do not believe them, they are just lies. So just stay away from this. Okay, if we would have seen this bullish pin bar on this candle here, it would have been some meaning like this. Okay, but because this is in middle of nowhere, so don't believe it. It may be a fake out. The price may go down to 1681 again. Just mark my words that the price may be going towards 1681 soon. And if it does not go towards this, and if we see a close higher than 1753 today, maybe the price will go back again towards 1875. But till the time price is trading below 1753, 1681 is inevitable, or you can say 1681 is exposed in this market. That's all from me, my friends. If you have any questions, you can write this on the chat. I think the chat is going through. Let me see. I see nothing. Hello. Okay, you will see. Well, let me talk to myself in the webinar. Maybe. Hello. So, okay, my messages are going through. That means it's okay. Everything is fine. So, friends, if hey, Damien, you are there. Come on, man. You did not even say hello. Okay. Thanks for coming in, boy. Thank you so much for joining. Are you comfortable with my speed of talking? Because I did not even bother. I thought that nobody's watching. By the way, hello, long time no see. What are you trading, Damien, these days? Can we see Brent? Of course we can see Brent. We have it on the platform. What, are you long or short? Brent, okay. Brent. Oh, very haphazard movement. Okay, maybe because of war. Okay, but technically, let me see. All right, Damien, you have learned something, right? So we will do a top-down analysis for this one on the side for now. Okay, stay on the side when the war is going on. Of course, the prices go high when the war goes. So, okay, we see on monthly the price made a high in February 2022, and the highest rate was 133.10. Okay, after that it was down, took some support and 7157. Okay, made a high here 123. 105.14. From there on it could not go higher, trying to take support at 97.57 on the monthly. Okay, for the timing on the monthly it is consolidating, you can say, or it is on the pullback. All right, why I'm saying pullback? Because this was a strong level earlier, it was a strong resistance, it is broken, and now the price is trading higher than this level still now. Maybe if you see this bullish bar here on the weekly, it is trying to suggest us that the price is headed towards 123.72 again. Okay, this is on the weekly, but let me see and draw a short-term downtrending line. I hope you understand what I mean. When there is a pullback, like I will give it from the past so that you can relate it with the future. So whenever there is an uptrend, okay, and you see a pullback happening, you join the recent highs that the price has made and the recent lows that the price has made, and then when that line is broken, you see that you say that okay, this channel is broken, so the uptrend has started. Okay, this is a general criteria. This is not that good of the line that I have made, but you got the idea, right? This was a channel. Okay, this channel broke and then uptrend started. So the similar idea we are going to apply here in this one. Okay, you see here there was either you want to include this high or you want to include this high. This is your discretion. I will include both of them. If you include this high and this low, then this is the case. Okay, you see that the price is still consolidating. But if you're very aggressive, you want to talk only about the short terms, then the join these highs here, and this will show that the price has broken out of it. But this is what you want to see, what your brain wants to see, what your eyes want to see. Oh, a breakout in the brand. But if you see at the bigger picture, no, the price is still consolidating within a channel. So if this breakout is a success or good, then 97.57 is the immediate support, or you can say that it is very close to support. Why not to buy now? But why to buy? Is it possible to switch to 4 hour? I'm just talking about you, Damien, here. Okay, if you really want to buy, don't buy now, because you know every now and then there is a pullback. So why not to buy when there is a pullback? If you really want to buy this market, I'm just talking about that. Okay, why not to buy here rather than buying here? Okay, and if it goes higher and keeps going higher, then even then don't worry, because you are not in the market, you are just watching it, right? But if you want to buy it cheap, or I must say, you cannot say it cheap because it is $97.57, but buy it when you have small stop loss. Okay, small stop loss and big target projected, that means almost $23, $24 on this one is not a bad idea. But why to keep your stop loss that big? Okay, so let the price come back to this area, maybe then you will be looking for buying. And these all candles here on the 4 hour are suggesting that the people are buying oil just like anything, and expect the price to go back to 123.72 here. Well, from this analysis, or from this 4 hour, or from this daily chart, at least I cannot say that there is a sell-off happening in here sooner. This is going to go up only. This is all I can say. But right now your risk is more, because 97.57 is the support on the daily closing, if you ask me. Anything else you want to know, Damien? Or we can close the webinar for today, and I will be looking for you tomorrow again. Make sure you press that like button and leave us some comments, because that gives me some reputation with the Dukas copy, if you know. Okay, yeah. And I'll ask them to make it in the real time, so that we have only a delay of 5 seconds or so, because right now it is too much of a delay. Yeah, that's it for today. Thank you very much, Damien. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope to see you tomorrow again. Okay, to my other friends, if you found this useful, please hit that like button below, and please consider subscribing the channel now for the daily webinar we do at 16:30 GMT. You can put alarms on your mobile or on your watches, whatever you do. And if there is any friend of yours who would like to learn about the forex or how to use support and resistances, I will not limit myself only to support and resistance. I share many things along the line when I am talking to my viewers, and I am expecting more and more participation from my viewers, because I like interactive sessions. But since it is just the second day, so I'm not expecting much. But please be there and ask questions, because when you ask questions, the time just passes by and we learn a lot in the process. Thank you very much for being here. See you tomorrow. Peace.